So I guess by the title of the video, you probably have a pretty good guess as to what's in this box. Well, you're wrong. There's only 29 in here. That's number 30. Had to get that one on its own. But yes, there's 29 Nintendo handheld consoles in here, broken for parts. This box cost me $400 for what's in here. I do not know what's in here. The listing said DS, DS Lite, DSi, or DSi XL. They just had 29 of them listed, no photos, nothing, just what you pay for is what you get.
Nice.
And there they are. Let's get them out and see what we're working with. Well, they are. We better count, make sure we've got all 29. Right, let's just start. Well, this is a good start. Sponge, it's called. Cosmetically, we have the issue of the hinge piece there being broken. That feels a little bit dodgy. It doesn't feel like it's properly registering that. Touchscreen is probably the only thing that's really standing out to me at this point. It's reading both games. We'll just check all the buttons and pause on startup for that. So let's. Cool. Right, well, all the buttons. Everything on that one seems to work, except the digitizer was quite choppy, so we're off to a cracker of a start. That's like a $2 part. So I've got the console opened up, that screen out, place that digitizer, and while we're at it, you can undo this hinge, remove the broken one, and replace with a non-cracked one. Prep the digitizer. So we want to remove the old digitizer from the screen, get underneath the black adhesive of the screen, or the digitizer I should say. Let's go! So there's just some little balls of adhesive around the edge, which is still stuck on due to the stickiness of it. Using tweezers to pick them up rather than using a cloth to wipe them away, because if you wipe them away with a cloth because they are sticky, they will leave sticky lines everywhere. Very gently with the tweezers pick that ball up, no residue left behind, and we can get our new one lined up. New one does have the adhesive on it, so we need to make sure we put it in the right position so it sticks down. About there looks right. Alright, go back in. Just need to plug that back in. It's definitely easier to plug it back in before you put it all back together. Sometimes I do it the difficult way. I'm a difficult person. Well, there you have it. First one's done. Let's see what's waiting for us this time. Okay. L and R are not working. You can also see there is some scratching to that digitizer. So we're going to replace that digitizer and find out where the L and R buttons do not work. All the buttons are in there under that. I don't have any of these whole assemblies, so we're going to have to take it down to the button. See if we can clean them out. And again, we're going to do this digitizer. So we're going to do the same thing we did, which is DS Lite digitizer. Just take note of positioning. They are flush in line with each other at the end there. This end they are not. At this end they are not. my go-to for cleaning these type of little button switches on these things is that. Spraying a bit of that down it and then clicking. Sometimes it will need multiple cleans. Run Number 2, done. Obviously, very ugly, scuffed, poor condition shell. In the past, I have sanded them, painted them, a lot of effort. We're not going to do that today. We're going to pick the red pill, the blue pill. I like red. Let's go red. Let's check it works. Good sign. Yeah, as expected, we've got dead pixels in terrible screen condition. Pretty common on the old fat DS's. Let's reshell that, replace that bottom screen. Let's check out the new shell first. It only cost me $11.22. USD, free postage.
Wow!
Okay, it looks to come with everything we shall need for it. Here's our brand new one. We will start at the top and work our way down. Obviously it's reading both games. Just check this digitizer. There's another one done. 3 down.
Yeah! Yeah!
And we'll see if it turns on. Very lucky, very nice. Oh, I should have put the games in. Volume slider is completely stuck as well. Got new screens here, 5 USD each, not too bad. Let's get that swapped over, and then this one looks good. Cover, because that volume slider fell out again once I screwed it up. Screwed it in, closed it up. Apart from that, that bottom screen is no longer flickering. Number 4. What are we gonna do? We're gonna turn on. Once again, I should have put the games in. I cannot fault that one. Happy, 5 down. Turns on. Both screens work. I didn't put the game in once again. Go. Our volume buttons are missing. Well, it's something. Let's get it open and see if we've got some. that have need physical, actual switchy piece. Not so much the switch, the button piece. I'm gonna search the part box. Found one. Got it out of another shell casing. We've restored the buttons. We're gonna test those buttons. The volume. Volume is now off. Volume is now maximum, so it's happy. 6. Done. Turning on. Once again, I didn't put the games in. And read our Game Boy Advance one. So we're just going to give it a clean. Some IPA in there. Bit of a brush. None of the pins looked dirty or bent. So once again, digitizer. I did buy some more. These ones were under $2 each, so that's beautiful. It's reading our game. Beautiful. And it's accurate now. Number 7. Dunskies. Okay. Okay. Buttons were all working. Triggers working. Digitizer was accurate. We're going to leave this one for now. We're going to move on to the next one because it's working.
Yeah!
Let's... Whoop. Okay. Geez, we might have an actual repair going on here. It's not turning on. Let's get on the charger. Flashing with 0 on there. We're going to have to open it. Got a charging light now. It is giving us some charge into the amp meter. Alright, number 9. New battery. Happy. Oh, it's an IQ one. Look at that. The bottom screen definitely needs to be replaced. But for those of you who don't know what an IQ DS Lite is, the IQ DS Lite is a handheld gaming console made by IQ. Made by IQ, a Chinese company in collaboration with Nintendo. The idea was to bring the Nintendo consoles to the Chinese market. The screen's a bit dirty out of the packet. There we go. IQ is saved. Number 10 done. We're a third of the way through it. Woo!
Yeah!
So obviously we need to deal with this upper frame piece. Luckily, because they've been such a problem throughout the console's life, they do sell them on their own. So that one there cost me about $4 all up with postage. And you can find them in all colours now, I believe. Oh, didn't like one of the games. Just use the compressed air. Check the buttons and then I will proceed with the parts replacements. R button is not responding. It also doesn't feel like it's actually clicking properly. I'm not getting that nice spudgy feel of it in a way. So we can see the issue with the right bumper button. The spring has not been placed in its housing there. The button itself is missing. There's no rubber front bit on it. For reference, it should look like that. And before we go too much further, this also doesn't look factory. They've put a coil on there. For reference, that's what it should look like. Still a coil, it's going to do the same job. That one looks too big. and it's not shielded. So we'll swap that over too. So we've got our donor board in the board holder thingamajig. We want that coil, we want that button, and if you've ever wondered what it looks like without the CPU there, that's its BGA chip area where the CPU is. So we're going to get the hot air flowing. Button test and time. There we go. Add that one to the finished pile. Okay, this one's not turning on. Finally. Something that might be a bit more intense, but we're not getting any sort of reading in regards to the battery taking anything. That there is not a great sign at all. Means we've got liquid damage in there. Okay, it is charging. Potentially just a bad battery. Maybe the battery compartment's the only bit that had liquid. That battery's balked, but something else is wrong. Okay, and there is definitely liquid damage in there. And we're going to start cleaning it. That's a different Wi-Fi board. Now obviously it's not going to work without the screens attached, but instead of that yellow light staying on indefinitely, it should go on and go off. Make sure it is an issue with the screen, not the board. Yes, that screen has looked like that. It is a testing screen for me, but hey, look, that's booting up now. Bottom screen does look okay. We just need a top screen, and hopefully that one's all good. We've gone ahead and replaced that screen. Moment of truth. Yes, it sounds like it's on. It is. Check that everything else works. Reading both games. There we are, that is number 12. Done. Before we get on with the next one, I do need to take a quick moment to talk about our sponsor, PCBWay. Are you ready to revolutionize your 3D printing process with PCBWay's state-of-the-art 3D printing services? Precision meets speed as their cutting-edge technology transforms your visions into reality. From small projects to large ones, they deliver unparalleled quality with every print. Whether you're a startup, entrepreneur, or a seasoned industry leader, unlock unlimited possibilities with PCBWay. Say goodbye to long lead times and hello to rapid results. With their expert team and advanced machinery, your projects are in safe hands. Now, even if you're not after any 3D printed stuff, they also have a web store which stocks awesome tools, toys and merch, so there is something for everyone. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check them out for yourself. Digitizer doesn't work. At all. Let's skip to the finished product, and there we have it. Reading our Game Boy Advance game. Put that one to the side. Let's move on to 14. Alright, what do we got? We've got no power. Let's do the battery first and see if that helps. Otherwise we will put it on the amp meter. That is as white as a ghost. That is not a good sign. I don't have much hope for this battery doing anything. Look, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Mainly around the area of the battery here. So we're going to have to clean all that up, and then we're going to have to check those wires are still going through to the other side of the board. I know for a fact one of these ones around here, if it corrodes out, the whole console will not turn on because of it. Now, surprisingly, this side of the board actually looks okay. I don't see any corrosion on the back here. On the other side of that. That's the 99.98% pure. That's a Pro pull up. After looking at it under the microscope, there was definitely some wires which have corroded the whole way through, so we're going to get back under the microscope. We're going to run little wires through the board, one side to the other, get them reconnected. I've soldered 3 wires through those corroded wires. We've obviously got a top screen problem, so but loves it. Number 14 done.
Oh yeah!
See if we got power. We got power. Okay. L and R not working properly. L not working at all. R very intermittent. Both those cameras seem to work, so we're just going to find out what's going on with that game slot and the L and R buttons. Now, I've just taken the back cover off, and obviously we can see here some sort of a fluff ball is currently in our game slot. I'm not sure if that's the cause of the problem, so let's see what happens when we put this in. No, it pushes it out of the way. I wouldn't imagine that's caused the problem, but I don't know why it's there. Also going to give those shoulder buttons the same clean that I gave to one of the other consoles, and hopefully we are all Gucci on this one. Look at that, spreading the game without me pushing on it. L and R are happy. 15 done, we're over the halfway mark. We're at the halfway mark. I guess we're slowly over the halfway mark because we'll be on 16 now. There's 16, back to the light. Clearly we've got a top issue here with the shell. That will not be that piece, not the same piece. Well, it is the same piece actually, wrong colour. Amp meter's jumped up. Turns on. Okay. Might just do a reshell on it, hey? In this box here we have a new shell. Yes, I could have just replaced that part like that if I had the correct colour, but I don't. Done. Woo! Do we have power? We do not have power. Let's check if we've got a battery. No battery, let me find one. No idea if there is any charge in this. Let's get it on the charger. It's saying 0.05. The light is on. Might just need a bit more of a clean in there. Unfortunately, cleaning is not going to solve it. I don't know if we'll be able to see this. Some bent pins in there. I do not have another one of these slots, but I do want to replace it because I don't know if you will be able to see this, but in front of all the pins there's a little black guard looking thing. A couple of them have snapped off, which is potentially why those pins have gone all skew with. So I didn't have any spare DSI boards slots. Did have a 3DS, so I've taken the game card reader off the 3DS board. Let's see if it fits, let's see if it works. It almost lines up okay. Just have an issue. That leg sits over some components, so if we cut that leg off, solder it all down, that's our best chance of getting this to work today. So here she is, a 3DS slot in the DSI board. Obviously we've got some issues with the feet not quite lining up to where they're supposed to be properly. I folded that one under, I folded them underneath themselves, soldered what I could to the board. That one lines up, they line up. All the pins over there line up. The reason I tried to use a 3DS one is because pretty much nowhere sells these. It's working! Woohoo! Pretty much nowhere sells the DSI slot. And if they do, it costs more than the console itself. 3DS ones are still in supply for about $5. $5 to $10. This one's working. Alright. That answers all the questions people didn't ask. Now, because this is a different slot, it won't fit due to the nature of the shell. I've gone ahead and I've removed all of that, the black bit, and just tried to smooth it and flatten it out a little bit more on there. Yeehaw! So we can see it's still a little bit of a gap there. It doesn't quite fit all the way properly due to that slot being different, but it's working. It is actually working. So if you want to save yourself a little bit of money and you've got a broken DSI slot, get yourself a 3DS slot, do some modifications. With the price difference, it absolutely seems worth it. So we are, number 17 is done. And I didn't put the games in again. Hey, look at that. There you go. 18. Nice and easy. And that digitizer is super scratched up. So we need the digitizer swapped. We need this to power up properly. We might need to blur that. I don't know how YouTube views butts. Let's open it up and keep going. I'm going to grab the Wi-Fi board and we'll try that first. No idea if this one works. Let's see what it does. Okay. That was a bit scary. I'll get that digitizer swapped over and then 19 is looking like it'll be sitting pretty. Number 19.
Nice.
Let's try battery swap or check it's got one. Otherwise we'll put it on the charger. Oh. Maybe it's just a dead LED there. Charging light's on. Power light is not. I'm going to change them. And that's it there. Insert that one. Voila. Number 20 is done.
Oh yeah!
It's on. Okay. I was trying to do the setup. again with a brand new digitizer. $2 well spent. Some pretty gnarly scratches on that. Alright, put the games in. Woo! Check the buttons. And with that scratch-free digitizer, we're happy. Yay! An error has occurred when I tried to go into the camera. Obviously that touch screen is scratched to the shithouse. Let's just check our buttons and then we'll proceed. So let's just quickly reseat this connection for the camera. Have a look at it. Looks fine. Might just give it a little clean. We'll reseat it and we'll see what it comes up as. Ding 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 ding. Digitizer looks good. What the camera do? Camera do what the camera do. Looks happy. I'm giving that the seal of approval for 23.
Wow.
I did put the games in. Alright, reads Game Boy alright. Obviously not reading DS then. Pins look okay. There's nothing bent, nothing corroded in there. You can see there. Nothing bent, nothing corroded, so give them a bit more of a clean. Do what else? New digitizer, cleans that slot. What do we got? Winner, winner. It's a shoulder button issue. This fully just snapped out and fell out. IP a little buddy, you were mashed. Lucky for me, I've got a spare parts box, so I'll swap them over. And LNR is happy. 25. Finito. The volume does not work. We have absolutely no volume. Now upon opening it up, we get a better look in there. There is an almighty amount of junk shoved straight down that headphone jack. Clean that while we're at it. I have another whole new shell. So I'm going to put this to use and I'm going to reshell the whole thing as well. Just going to use the soldering iron to put it back on though. Hopefully. Well, we will. I just need to get rid of the old solder first. Please hold. And with that old solder out of the way, it sits on there nicely so we can get that put on. Let's plug it in and test it. Let's test if the headphone jack was the problem. Hey, there we go. I'm gonna finish off the reshell and all that jazz, and we'll see you when it's ready. Now I do use affiliate links for all the stuff that I use here, so I do leave them in the description below if you need them. So it does work. It is complete now, ish. Let's move on. Black light. What do we got? I got a floppy hinge and a broken top screen. Sucks, but I haven't changed anywhere near as many top screens. Top screens we've covered. Floppy hinge piece, so let's skip to the end. Look at this. Not floppy. Yay! No lines. Yay! Working. Yay!
Yes!
Let's see what console 28 holds for us. The last DS Lite. Bottom screen's flashing. Means we've got an issue with the top screen. I'm not even that mad. I haven't had to do that many top screens. There's another one. I've already seen it, so we'll do some TV magic. Quite a decent amount of liquid damage there, so not going to be quite as straightforward as I initially hoped. Let's start by cleaning it. So using this board scan, we're going to identify which places aren't connecting to each other. First one that was sticking out to me from here to here should be continuous. Not doing anything for us there. It is on that one. So we're going to run a wire from there to there. Try it, see if there's any more we need to repair. So we can see that's the start of the wire there. Comes out there. I need to clean that. Run. And it's finishing up there. Hey, there we go. That's my tester screen. I'll check this other screen. Let's see what the top screen in here is like. We do need to replace it anyway. But it's up and running now. So I'll replace that screen. Find a better way to tuck that wire away where it's not going to damage anything. And 28 will be done. Almost fully back together. I've just wrapped the wire with electrical tape at the moment. It's the only thing I've got. I'll get the rest assembled and we'll final test. So with our expertly run wire and a new top screen, number 28 is all good. Let's see what we got. Bit of factory reset. Let me run through this initial setup. Right. I'm going to close the lid on this one for now and say no fault found. Now obviously that shell's pretty scratched up. It's a very rough condition up top there. Ooh, we don't even have to turn that on. That bottom screen is absolutely cooked. So it's the digitizer. And the top screen. So that is absolutely wonderful. Right. We have another shell. We're going to do the blue one. So we shall reshell it. And just like magic, as I said, boom, 30. Done! There they are in all their glory. 30 working Nintendos. What shall I do with them? First time, probably the only time I've ever filled a PictoChat lobby. Thanks for watching. If you like bulk repairs, let me know. Say it down in the comments. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.